Hello, everybody. I'll just wait for a couple minutes to wait for the others. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me because I'm using my old microphone right now. So I don't know if this is actually working. So please, hello, Isaac. Thank you so much for watching. Um, how's my audio, Isaac? Hello, thank you so much for joining in. I'd like to know if my audio is working. Could you please give me a feedback on whether or not my microphone is working, please? Um, just a second. I'll check some things here. Where's the- Hmm. Where? Oh, here. Where can I see it? Oh my god. Oh, here. All right. Alrighty, guys. I was just trying to work on something. It is good. All right. Thanks so much for the feedback, Isaac. I like Shay. She's cool. Oh, thank you so much, Rory. I remember you've been here for such a long time. I think since I started the channel. So thank you so much for being here. Still, I appreciate that. And of course, our guy here, Steve. Thank you so much for joining. Finally, Steve. How you be? I am doing great, Steve. Just doing a short live stream today. I've been busy with everything, especially going out there doing fitness. Can you hear me clearly, Steve? Or should I put my microphone closer? How are you guys? How is everybody? This live stream was supposed to be yesterday at 7 in the morning. Was it yesterday? Yeah, Thursday yesterday. However, I had to reschedule it for today, and today I was going to start at 8:30, but I decided to just start earlier, an hour earlier. So I think people are not notified um, for this early live stream. I'm so sorry, but I have time right now to do the live stream later on. I'm gonna do my fitness and get on with my day. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me here. Tom's away. Hey, Tom, where are you right now? How are you? I can see a new. I see a new profile picture right there. Where are you at this moment? And what have you been uh, up to? Are you in Philippines? Hanging out in Siem Reap this month. Ooh, okay. But where are you right now? Are you in the Philippines? Shay, what city are you living now? Still near Dumaguete? I am living in Dumaguete. Rory, been living here for almost uh, 42 years, maybe 37 years. But yeah, I am in Tunagiri, and I don't really see moving. I don't really see myself moving to a different, like I said, a different province or a bigger city. I like Tunagiri, although it gets uh, noisier. The traffic is a little bit busier, but it is really nothing compared to Cebu, Manila, Davao, and, or even Bacolod. Bacolod, when I went there quite a few months ago, maybe 5 months ago, Bacolod is a very busy city. So, yes, all good. Have you totally recovered from pneumonia, Steve? Are you drinking lots of fluids? Are you eating right? Eating right means no more chips for you. Have you been at least doing a little bit of walking to keep yourself healthy? We are now an hour off. It is six. I see. Okay. Ah, so it wouldn't be that bad then if I started at 8:30. If I started as scheduled, because I was thinking maybe 8:30 is a little bit late for you guys. Just a second. Because yeah, I was thinking maybe 8:30 is a little bit late. That's why I decided to just start this an hour earlier, because I don't know how late you guys sleep. Yes, Siem Reap, Cambodia. I've been there probably 2018, and I think of all the countries that I've been to, of all the Southeast Asian countries that I've been to, Tom, Siem Reap, Siem Reap is one of my favorites. It's so much like the Philippines, but also different. I was kind of like, I know a lot of expats that are here in Dumaguete or in Philippines in general that has something to say about the traffic here. But when I went to Siem Reap, um, I realized that the traffic here isn't actually that bad compared to Siem Reap, or even in Vietnam. Hanoi, Vietnam is like worst. But the first time I said, "Oh, Philippine traffic isn't actually that bad," was when I was in Siem Reap, because I don't know, the road is narrower than Dumaguete roads, but people are just coming from different directions and going to different directions. Like, you would think that there are two lanes, two small lanes, but people are just coming from different directions. It was like, oh, I will never survive driving here. But when I went to Hanoi, Hanoi was even worse. But it was beautiful. You know, sometimes chaotic is beautiful. It was chaotic, it was noisy. People, I've seen more people texting, calling, or using their phones while driving in Cambodia. I mean, no, 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 in Hanoi. And I was like, the number of people having accidents over there probably is more than in the Philippines. But yeah, it was too chaotic on the streets. I will never survive in this country driving a motorcycle or a scooter. But um, it's still beautiful. It's that chaotic type of beautiful. I'll go to Manila next month. I see. After Siem Reap, right? Getting better, still eating chips. Oh, but I hope that you are eating more vegetables. No more chips, Robert says. Steve, 5:38. Ah, where are you from, Robert? I mean, which state are you? Ah, my favorite people are here. Hi Shay, I almost forgot. Yeah, for notifications. Chris, I was supposed to start at 8:30 actually. So I started an hour earlier because I realized maybe 8:30 is too late for you guys. But Steve just said it's like an hour earlier. So um that's great. Hello, hello. Gilbert. How are you? How is everybody? How is mama? I was not able to reply to you on yes last night. I was so I checked on your messages, but I was so sleepy. Thank you. Why do you look younger and younger with each life? Maybe it's just the screen, Gil. It's just the computer. Oh, you're from Texas. I see. How is Texas? Robert, what do you guys what are you guys' perspective about the three eye atlas? Do you think it's concerning? Do you think it's really nothing, not a big deal? I'd like to hear from you guys what you think about it because it's all over social media and I'm such a fun, no, fun fan of anything about the space. And I find it intriguing. I find it uh, fun to actually talk about it. But I'm quite interested in what you guys actually think about the Three Eye Atlas. I will go shopping this weekend and buy healthy. Yes, please. More vegetables for you, Steve. Cucumber, carrots, all kinds of vegetables, berries, especially. I love blueberry. That's my favorite of all berries. But you know what? In the Philippines, because we don't, well, yeah, we do grow berries, but I don't think we grow blueberries. But blueberries is kind of like it's um, it's not so common here, and I think blueberries are imported from other countries, and a little pocket like that is already like 600 pesos, 700 pesos. And that amount is just like not even enough for one sitting for me. So, yeah, eat healthy, please. And maybe just add a little bit of exercise. Steve, just even just a 30-minute leisure walk every day. That really is going to make a lot of a big of a difference. I think it's just a big rock shooting through space that will soon be gone and forgotten. Yeah, that's what other people think as well. Uh, Other people also think that it can actually be, something else than just a comet or just a rock. Um, but yeah, hopefully it's really just a big rock, right? But sometimes I think maybe it's time for the aliens to actually invade the Earth. Have a fresh start, like do a Earth cleansing, you know? Hey, hey, Janet. Hi, hello, pretty Shay. Hello, Jan. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Probably what, a month now or more than a month? Let's get together. The most valuable berry in the Philippines is Shay because she's very beautiful. The Filipino part of you is coming out, Gil. Thank you so much for the compliment, but I don't really see myself as very beautiful. I'm average. If you guys come to the Philippines, you are going to see a lot more beautiful girls, Filipinas here. I'm average. Forget your leader. We aliens are here to set you straight. Yes, please. Just come over and just take over the entire planet. Have a restart. I think this planet really needs a restart because humanity is really poisoning the earth, poisoning the planet. People are killing people and not taking care basically of the planet. So we do need a new restart. And if that restart actually includes about wiping all of us off, I'm fine with it. Hello from Naples, Italy. Is that Naples, Irvin? I'm probably mispronouncing that, but how are you, Irvin? You know what? I just actually read the news about your prime minister um, revoking the this guy. I think he's an imam. Is he an imam? But anyway, she revoked the this guy's residency in Italy after he preached about fighting the infidels. What do you think about that? What do you guys think about that? Are you familiar with the news from Italy? Italy's prime minister revoking the guy's residency within 24 hours after he said, we have to fight the infidels. Blueberries are plentiful and inexpensive here. I have some with my oatmeal every morning. Oh, that's great. That's a really very healthy breakfast. And I really, you know what, with my oatmeals, I really just add bananas in it um, because that's really all we have. Some restaurants actually add like watermelons. I don't like pineapples on pizza. I don't understand it. Like I don't get the watermelon, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys love Hawaiian pizza. I order Hawaiian pizza sometimes, but I just take out the pineapple. I'm not uh, a fan of pineapple. Oh, I was talking about watermelon. I saw somebody topping watermelon on a pizza. That I don't get. But yeah, I wish I could actually have blueberries on my oatmeal too, Chris. But yeah, oatmeals here are so, oh my God, freaking expensive. Like you have to just, if you buy a package of blueberries, you probably just have to like put like five blueberries on your oatmeals because it's very expensive. 600 pesos is what? $7 for what? 350 grams? Is it grams? Milligrams? Grams, I think. Alrighty, Jan. Just trying to make you blush. Oh, that didn't make me blush, Gil. How is Mama, Gil? Good morning, Jason. How are you? Where are you from the Philippines? Are you safe? Are your family safe? It's so sad to hear and watch all of these videos, guys, of people being affected by the typhoon Tino just a few days ago, especially those that are from Cebu. Even Cebu City was actually struck really bad by the water, by the flood. It's so devastating watching all of these videos, and there were many people. I don't know what the head count is. I'm not sure the latest count of the casualties, but it is just so sad. Earlier, just before actually doing the live stream, I saw a video of a girl who lost her entire family. She was saying that all of her three children was swept away by the flood. Her husband, her parents, her siblings. It's just her who survived. I guess they were probably in one house and the flood swept them away, and she's just lucky to actually hold on to something. And thank God she survived. But yeah, it is so sad. Like, what are the odds of somebody losing their family in a calamity, right? It is to find Christopher. I didn't ask him yet if I could actually announce his name, but I'll just say Christopher. Christopher is very common. I'm not going to mention his name because I haven't asked permission, but I'd like to say thank you to Christopher for having a good heart. His recent donation went to some of those that are affected by the typhoon in Cebu. I know it's going to take months, it's going to take time for them to fully recover. Even people from Bugu, Cebu, that were who were affected by the earthquake actually are still living outside their homes. There are more than 4,000 people are still displaced until now from the earthquake. And I know that there are going to be many more that are going to be displaced after this, typhoon, uh, Tino. But I'm really hoping and praying for, everybody to be able to, recover really quickly. How your family after the typhoon? My family is great, Irvin. I am in Dumaguete, so Dumaguete really did not, uh, wasn't really hit that bad. We got a little bit of wind, and probably just we we just have the rains. Parts of Negros Oriental were affected by the flooding, by the water, but it isn't that bad as the uh, you know it isn't that bad as Cebu. But yes, thanks so much for asking. We are all okay here. Take over your garbage. Take over your garbage problem in Tuma. I do agree. We need to stop polluting. Yes. Um, Speaking about that, talking about that, I in coordination with Leia for a cleanup in Valencia. One of these days, one of these days, um, when I do my cleanups in the boardwalk, I just really just get up and do my cleanup, start picking trash. But other people like to do it. I wouldn't say legally, but some people would do it with a permission of the mayor or barangay captain and all that. But for me, I just really just get up early in the morning and just start picking trash. But it's taking us time to start our cleanup in Valencia because Leia is trying to coordinate with the mayor of Valencia. And she sent a letter to the mayor's office probably 2 weeks ago. We haven't gotten any reply yet, and we haven't We are waiting for the reply so we could set up the date on when we can do the cleanup. But I was already planning to do a cleanup in the boardwalk. Just get up and do the cleanup in the boardwalk one of these days because the boardwalk actually does need cleaning. Oatmeal and bananas is very good. I don't like pineapple pizza either. Watermelon is great, but not on pizza. Yes, definitely not on pizza and not on oatmeal. Because if you put watermelon on something soupy, something wet, it doesn't taste anything anymore. It loses the sweetness of the fruit. Tom, mango oatmeal is good. I've seen mango pizza. Ooh, I have not seen mango pizza. Where have you seen mango pizza, Tom? In Philippines? Mango oatmeal? Yeah, I had that before, but they put like other fruits as well, like watermelon, papaya. Papaya also for me is not good for oatmeals, but banana is perfect, and berries. Dumaguete Rentals, by the way, is Janet. If you are looking at rental properties, I'm not sure if Janet is still doing videos on her rental channel. But if you're interested on rentals or for sale properties, you can check on her channel. That's Janet. Mama is doing well. Thanks for asking, Shay. That's great. When are you guys are coming over? When is Mama coming over to the Philippines? Heartbreaking flooding report. How can we help her? I don't have her contact, Rory. She just happens to, appear on my feed. But yeah, there are so many families that are of a similar situation as her. And it is, yes, it is devastating. It is heartbreaking to know that people are losing their families because of this calamity. I really wish that, you know, when the government is, you know, announcing that a typhoon is actually coming, I really hope that, all of us Filipinos are going to um, take that as a really big deal because sometimes we can be hard headed. Those that are living next to the rivers, ocean, or next to a flowing water, sometimes we could be hard headed and say, oh, it's gonna be small or nothing's gonna happen. But we'll we don't really know. We'll never know what really is going to happen. And just right after this typhoon, another typhoon, and this one is believed to be a super typhoon. Remember guys about the typhoon Udet? When was it? 10 years ago, or maybe less than 10 years ago? No, no, yeah, 10 years ago. I think it was just 5 years ago or 4 years ago. Remember that typhoon? I remember I was already vlogging at the time, and we lost um, electricity connection, no water for maybe almost a week. Yeah, that was a super typhoon, and that hit Cebu at the time, and it was about this time as well, November. So another typhoon that is believed to be a super typhoon that is going to be coming or passing through the Philippines, probably Saturday or Sunday, and that one is going to hit Luzon and some parts of the eastern Visayas, I believe. So uh, yeah, it is sad that there is going to be another that's going to be stronger than what we just had a few days ago, but really hoping that it is not going to become a super typhoon. But yeah, the forecast says that it's gonna be here either Saturday or Sunday. But I really hope that people this time are going to really, take this as a really big or huge threat that they are going to get out of, you know, uh, flowy water, because you'll just never know. But a lot of the families or a lot of people that are affected by the typhoon are, I mean, no, I'm sorry, the flood are not only living right next to a river, but actually living a few kilometers away from the river. And these are like subdivisions, like really cities, right? Um, I think this happened the first time. Um, Probably not the first time in history, but first time in these locations, in these subdivisions or villages, that their community have been flooded. So yeah, a lot of people are talking about who to blame, but it's nature, and maybe the government could have done something, to prevent it. But it's nature, and whenever this threat or these calamities come to the Philippines, I really just wish that people really sees this as a big threat and just go to elevated places. But yes, a lot of houses have been damaged, and if you guys watch the news, there are thousands and thousands of cars that are that were submerged of the water. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know about cars, but I don't know if submerged in the water, if it's still gonna work or not. But yeah, just imagine the damages, millions or maybe trillions of damages that this typhoon uh, gave us. It's tragic. I pray for everyone who's badly affected. Keep up the great work you do. Keep up the great work you do. Thank you. Thank you so much, um, Mark, for that. But yeah, I really hope that people that are badly affected by this are going to recover soon enough. Hello, Mike. I'm sorry I started the live chat pretty early. How are you, Mike? Has the boardwalk improved at all since I sent my strongly worded letter to the president? You know what? It did actually make a big difference, Gil. At the time, um, that area in the boardwalk, I don't know how many meters is that. Let's just say maybe 100 meters. It's 100 meter square. No, 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 no. Maybe more than that. But anyway, in that area, because the boardwalk has been extended now, and it is actually a total of 1.5 kilometer stretch. But in that small area right there, I could see until now that there are a bunch of what do you call that, trash bins. So yeah, for a year maybe, actually even until now, you can see the difference. My only concern is outside that area, outside that square. So if you are going to go like to the right, if you face the water, if you go to the right end of the boardwalk, you could see a lot of trash. And I am not sure if the sweepers are only assigned in that center area of the boardwalk. I don't know if they can actually go sweep on the other end, but um, every time I go there, every time I do my runs, my walks, my exercise, I do see a lot of trash. So that's why I was thinking of doing another cleanup with Leia and with the gang. How does the ocean say hello? It waves. Yes, you're definitely right, Rory. They have mango pizza in Guimaras. Oh, really? Okay. Well, Guimaras is known for its mangoes, right? So I wouldn't it wouldn't be surprising, but yeah, mango pizza is kind of surprising. But mango pizza on Guimaras Island, how does it taste, Tom? I can't imagine a mango on a pizza. Maybe I need to go to Guimaras to try that. Yes, I have been tracking that new one. It might hit you guys, but I'm hoping it stays north. Yes, I really hope so. I really hope that it's not going to hit Philippines, that it's just going to be in the ocean. I mean, in the open sea, you know? Because, yeah, the Philippines have, the Philippines hasn't recovered yet with these previous calamities that hit here. My way is fun. I'm not familiar with this username. Hi Shay, why is the garbage such a big issue there? Is it a lack of education or just a laziness of people willing to clean up after themselves? Will people ever change this behavior? Um, I think, you know, all of the above. I mean, all of what you mentioned. My way is fun. I'm not sure what your name is. If you can let me know what your name is, so I could address you properly. But I think it's a combination of the lack of education, the laziness of cleaning up after themselves, and the I don't want to use the word, but probably what's the most gentle word that I can actually use to describe this for me not to get in trouble. Um, I think that, and also probably the slacking or the lack of laws, maybe, or the lack of implementations of laws from the government side, because I really believe, just like in Iloilo, and I thank Ed for sending us to Iloilo to actually experience the cleanliness of the city, and to, also do a semi documentary about the place. But I really believe that if there is a law that is being implemented, I think that is going to discipline the people, because no matter how much you educate the person, if he's lazy, or if they're lazy to clean up after themselves, they're just really lazy. They're not Education is not going to do anything. But if there is education and implementation of law, I believe that this city is really going to become like Iloilo City one day. So I really wish that, I mean, I really think that it is the lack of laws, and if there is a law, the lack of implementation. Because I heard from one of the sweepers, actually, this was like last year. I kind of like interviewed him, but I didn't want to put him out there because he had some. not nice things to say about this, but he said that uh, there was a mayor. I'm not sure if that was the previous mayor or the current mayor. But anyway, there was a politician who did pass an ordinance about fining people that are caught, like 500 pesos, fining them that are caught trashing the place or trashing anywhere. And some bigger politician actually opposed the idea because his argument is that people are poor, people don't have the money to pay fine, right? And I do get it. From my own perspective, I do get that. However, there are other ways to punish people from trashing the place, because I do really believe that, if there is such a strict implementation of this law, or if there is any, I really think that people are going to be forced to discipline themselves. Even if they don't like to discipline themselves, I really think that they're going to be forced to discipline themselves. And if finances are scarce, why not just punish people by doing community service? Like, let's say, for example, if I'm caught trashing the place, throwing a candy wrapper or whatever, leaving my trash on the street, they could punish me by doing community service for a day, for 2 days, for 3 days, or maybe for a week. It doesn't have to involve money all the time. Maybe in third offense, fourth offense, fifth offense, then we can fine them. But maybe for the first two, maybe just punish them with, community service. And I think this is more practical. Maybe fining people 500 pesos is not practical, but again, something to punish them so they would be forced to be disciplined. Because if nobody is, we are happy go lucky people in the Philippines, and some of us take care of the environment and some of us don't. But if there's actually somebody that is after our tail chasing us, if we do something bad or if we do trash the place, they're not gonna do such thing. You know what I mean? Like, I really think that implementation of laws, trash law, if there is again, is going to really help a lot. But you're right. My way is fun. It is the lack of education, because why can't be the lack of education? The people that are trashing the place are not kids. They are adults. They are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. So it is indeed a lack of education. And some of us are just probably lazy to walk 50 meters, 100 meters to throw our trash, or maybe we don't have pockets, or maybe some people are just neat enough to not throw their trash in their bags, but lazy enough or dirty enough to actually leave their trash where they sat or on the street, I think. Where am I now? Will ever change this behavior? I really I can only see the implementation of laws that can only change this behavior. My way is fun. Hello, hello, Paul. How are you? Are you still working? Oh my God, what's happening? Doing good, thank you. Alrighty, how is Susan, Mike? You have been hit with lots of problems with weather and earthquakes. Enough is enough. Yeah, talking about earthquake, Robert, they're the agency that is actually monitoring uh, the quakes, the earthquakes. They're saying that there's going to be a big one. They call it the big one that's going to actually hit Negros, um, Negros Trench. So there's a fault line. I think is there's a fault line on this. It's not on the mainland, but that Negros Trench is going to hit um, 8.0 at least magnitude. So yeah, we don't know what when that's going to happen and what time. Of course, nobody knows, right? But I really hope that it's not gonna be that strong or that it's not going to hit the mainland. If it's going to hit the mainland but not as strong, uh, it not enough to damage properties because oh my god, can we just have a break, right? Imagine 8.0 hitting the mainland. I can't like imagine how many people are going to be you know are going to die or going to be affected by this. Do another cleanup and we'll forward the video to BBM, and by the time they extend the boardwalk to Bakong, it will no longer be your responsibility. You know what, Gil? I don't really think that it takes a genius mind to just clean or take care or to implement laws in the city. Like I don't know what's stopping the people. What's stopping the people that are authorized to implement that are authorized to make laws and ordinances. I don't know what's stopping them. Hello, Stephen. Hi, Shay. My arrival is getting closer. Hello. Are you going to? Uh, I'm pretty sure that you already shared this, Stephen. But are you going to stay? Are you going to land in Manila and stay there for a couple of days before going to your girlfriend's um, province? Hello, David. How are you? It's nice to have you here as well. Finish work until 9 a.m. Oh, so you're still working? Finish the work. Yes, I read that as well. Yeah. I was actually thinking that when it comes to earthquake, Negros is actually going to be fine. There is a fault line away from Dumaguete that's like 3 hours away from Dumaguete. And I was thinking maybe Valencia, Dumaguete, this area here is going to be safe. But yeah, we have that Negros Trench, and they're saying that it is going to sooner or later move. Yes, working to get out of the house few days a week. Alrighty. You have a nice shift over there. Well, by the way, guys, could you give me a feedback on how my microphone is actually working? Like, could you hear background noises? Is it too noisy, or is it is it a good microphone? I remember this is the first ever microphone that I've been using when I was doing my first ever live streams. I couldn't bring my other microphone. That one is a really good one, but that is a huge microphone, and I don't want to. I'm already drawing attention right now with this little microphone. She lives in Bawan. Bawan. About 2 hours south of Manila. She's meeting me in Manila. Okay. And we will spend a couple of days there. Ooh, when is your arrival? What date? Don't worry, I'm not going to stalk. We are not going to stalk. My name is Richard. Oh, alrighty. Nice to meet you, Rich. Thank you for a very thoughtful answer without trying to offend or hurt people's feelings. I think you're spot on about some kind of punishment other than money. Yes. Um, Iloilo City, they find people. And I remember it's 500 pesos when I asked the mayor when I had that interview with him. But, if you're poor, okay, that would encourage you to not trash the place because you don't have extra 500 pesos to pay the city. I mean, we are already struggling to buy rice, buy, to cans meat, right? And spending 500 pesos that we don't have to pay the city because we're trashing the place. That would be really a huge motivation for us, for people to not, to just take the trash with them. But yes, I think community service is very underrated. I don't know if there are, I know that, when we go to college, our first 2 years, we have to spend um, either like military service. Actually, we don't have an option. We have to spend 2 years of military service. So you're going to do this, military training and all that. Oh, we do actually have an option. So you have an option to do the military training, not military service, military training, or you do community service. And I think at the time, my time, we didn't have an option. This was like what, 2000s, like 2002, no, yeah, 2004 maybe. We didn't have an option. I had to do the military training, but after that, the Department of Education gave the students option to do military training or the community service, and that is the only thing that I can think of that is doing the community service. But community service shouldn't just be done at school. The barangays, common people should also do community service, right? It doesn't have to be mandatory, but you know what? Every time I go to Mary's place, um, I don't know what barangay that is, but anyway, every time, I mean, most of the time when I go up there on a Saturday, I see people that are actually cleaning the street, and these are common people, and this is one of the most beautiful thing about having a law and actually implementing a law. The barangay captain is making it a law, a rule that every or somebody in one household is actually part of a cleaning program or the cleanup maybe once a month or maybe twice a month. And in a Filipino household, there's always somebody who isn't working, right? It could be your grandmom, it could be your granddad, your mom who is taking care of your kids, or there's always, because Filipino is a close knit family, and it's a big family. There's always like at least five people in the family, and in that household of five, there's always one that is not working, and that one person can actually do the community service for the entire household, right? And I commend that barangay before going to Mary's, before Mary's barangay, for doing that, because it is a big step already in taking care of the environment. Not only their what do you call that, their yard, their streets, their barangay, but they set as a great example for the other barangays in Dawin. And for me as a visitor in Dumaguete, going to that part of Darwin, it makes me like, it inspires me, it encourages me. So how much more other people going up? I mean, like, if it inspires me, other people will be inspired too. So I just really wish that, every barangay captain or every mayor make it a rule that every barangay, every captain of the mayor's. Now I'm lost. I just really hope that, every mayor make their barangay captains do the same law or do the same ordinance in each barangay, because what is once a month cleanup, like in one barangay there's probably like maybe at least 5 or maybe 10. We call it purok. So it's kind of like a village and then there's a sub village. So what is one cleanup a month, right? This, like, let's say for example, barangay, like say Taclobo. Let's say Taclobo has 10 sub. Let's just call it in my language, okay? Purok. We call it purok. So if Taclobo, this is just an example. If Taclobo has 10 puroks, and each purok, each leader in each purok is going to conduct a cleanup once a month. That is like 10 cleanups in 1 month, right? So that is very, I think that's doable, because every purok or every household just have to, one member of the household just have to clean once a month. And it's not hard work, it's really nothing. So I just really wish that every barangay, every mayor is going to put up a law, similar law in their respective cities. Your voice is fine. The line is stuttering every now and then. Oh, I'm sorry for that, Robert. It's probably because the microphone is picking up, uh, is trying to just pick up my voice and trying to like cut off the background noise. Sound is great. Thank you, Chris. Did you see my message that I struggled with Google Translate? This mic is okay, just don't get too close. Was that supposed to be a joke? Did you see my message that I struggled with Google Translate? Message here? Is it here, or did you message me privately? Arrival date is not fixed yet. I have to wrap up some business here before I leave. Stalking is okay with me. I'm still planning to visit Dumaguete. I grew up in California, so I'm used to earthquakes. Alrighty, that's good. I'm happy for you, Steven. You are finally coming over here, finally retiring for good, and be with the one, the one. It was wonderful to see you online again. Kat and myself. Alrighty, Robert, thank you so much for joining this live stream, and have a good dinner, and have a good night. I'm actually getting hungry now, but my brunch is set for 11 o'clock. 8:30, 9, 10. Oh my God, that's 2 hours and a half. I'm hungry. Hey, Craig. I'm so happy to see you here. Late to the party, but made it. Just want to say hello. 120-ish days to go. Can't wait. Oh, we can't wait either, Craig. Um, uh, we're so excited to meet you again for the second time and do more touching lives one at a time. Do more charity with a gang, hopefully, and go places with you and the gang. Have you, Craig, are you already settled with your, what do you call that, with your apartment or with your accommodation here for later on, your work, your workplace and all that? No, you passed over it and not a joke about the mic. When did you know me to Paul? Joking. And I cannot, what do you call it? I don't actually know how to take you seriously because you joke like 99% of the time. I'm smelling fried fried fish, guys, and it's making me hungrier. I'll PM you later. Alrighty. Today is going to be a hot day, guys. Sun is already out. Well, it's already 8:30, but sun's already out. So after this, I'm gonna do my run for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. On Sunday, we have another run. It's only, well, it's 6 kilometers this time. So it's a Halloween run. So it's gonna be interesting. I will touch base with you via DM about the digital nomad thing. Alrighty, Craig. If you have more questions or places for me to check, just tell me. It's not a big deal for me. I We can always check things out for you. Okay. Yesterday, guys, I was at the boardwalk doing my run on a sunset. The sunset was really beautiful, and the boardwalk is really getting crowded. Did you talk about Did you talk about your proud mom moment when your daughter passed her crown? No, no, but thank you so much for asking me that. Yeah, you know what? Raising my daughter, my firstborn daughter, very shy as she was and she still is. She is, guys, when I say I'm 99% like my dad, my firstborn daughter is 99% like me. She is very introverted girl. She's very shy. And I couldn't actually still believe it myself until now how she actually just be out there on a station and join these pageants. And I have not envisioned that she could actually be Miss Negros Oriental. But yeah, she was crowned last year, and yes, it was a very proud moment that she won. Even if actually she never win, even if she doesn't win, it is really such a big. Uh, I mean, I'm already proud of her because again, coming out of her very shy self Yeah, I'm already proud of her. But yeah, she passed her crown. When was that? Like 2 weeks ago. And of course, me being, I'm not a stage mom, but being a photographer mom and all that, everything has to be or had to be filmed or recorded, right? I forgot to bring my what do you call that, tripod. So I use my legs, both my legs, to record, to video during her production number, because she had to dance along with the other candidates uh, at the start, and then also had to watch the entire pageant and wait for the crowning of the new queen. So yeah, we were there the whole time. I think that was like what, 2 hours and a half, if not 3 hours. But yes, always proud of my daughter's pride, especially with, Misty. She's a very shy girl, but she turned out to be a very fine young woman, very dedicated, very serious with her education and everything that she pursues. She's actually better at pursuing with, finishing with what she pursue, better than me. But yeah, she's in her third year now. The first semester of her third year is already done. She finished her final exams last week. So she is coming towards second semester of her third year next week. Great. Now I'm craving champurrado and daing. Oh, do you like daing, Gil? Do you like dried fish? I'm actually craving dried fish. But you know what? Um, I think Filipino diet, most of the Filipino diet is full of soy sauce and salt. And my parents' diet is always salty. So I grew up liking salty food than sweets. I'm not really into sweets, but the other day I just had my myself checked and all that, and I'm actually surprised that my numbers are really perfect. Like, I was thinking, because I like salty food even until now, that my kidney probably would have been damaged or whatever, but everything was in a perfect condition, great number. So I thank God for that. But of course, it's not an excuse, right, for me to just continue, you know, eating food that are high in sodium, because now we're getting older. Hypertension and stuff is waving. I forbid hypertension. Your daughter is beautiful shape. Both of them are. Thank you so much. Are so uniquely beautiful. Like, they're so opposite, opposite beautiful, opposite beautiful, beautifully opposite. I originally thought I would be there already. Now I hope to be there by Christmas. Alrighty, that's just 2 months away. Less than 2 months. You're so humble. You should be proud of having beautiful daughters. Scream their accomplishments to the heavens. Thank you so much, Gil. Yeah, I really cannot wait for my daughter to finish college. She just 3 semesters more, and then she'll be done with college. And see how she actually takes how she actually sees life, how is she going to, you know, do with her life, what she's going to do, whether or not she's going to work here or abroad. She already has mentioned to me before that she's not ever going to work in the Philippines. Maybe for experience, yes, but she'd like to go to another country to work because you could work 10 hours here, but just get paid 20,000 pesos a month. And I told my daughter, I'm going to admit westernized way that well, she can always just come back, right? But I told my daughter before, like 2 years ago or last year, that when she's done with college, she is, I mean, how would I say that? Like she's more than welcome to uh, get out and just live with herself, not under my care, not under my roof. I mean, I would want to have her, but I want her to be out there living her life, um, um, not under my roof. And this kind of mindset is not very common in the Philippines because we'd like to keep our daughters, our children, as close as possible. But at the same time, I want her to really learn what life is because you can really see what life is if you're not under your parents' care. And yeah, if you're just living alone and just doing everything on your own. I want her to have her own place, have her own job, take care of her own bills, and all that stuff. So that, she knows that life isn't actually as easy as it is when you're a student. Because when you're a student, even when I was a student, well, I don't get everything I want, everything I need, but I'm proud to say that whatever my kids have now is way more and better than what I had in my time. But when you're a student, you just say, mom, it's tuition time, or mom, I need this, I need that, blah blah blah, and we give them that. And there's really no lesson to take from that. I mean, when you're a student, you don't really know what life is yet. So I was telling her that when you're done with college, you can get your own place, get a job, and pay for your own bills, so that you'll know how expensive everything is exactly. So yes, but yeah, it is sad, it is bad, but good for her to. I'm happy for her to be thinking that she's not going to be working here, because you could be working all your life, being paid 20,000 a month, and still paying 10,000 peso rent, and 10,000 peso for the rest of your bills and all that. You cannot really save money. No matter how much you work, no matter how much overtime you work, you cannot save money here. So yeah, I'm happy that she's actually considering of working outside the country. Good morning, Shay. How are you doing? I miss you. Hello. I am doing great. I think you changed your username. Uh, Howard. Did you change your username, Howard? I am doing great, Howard. Thank you so much for asking. Everything is great here. We are all fine. We just got hit by typhoon, of course, but it's not as bad. But we have another typhoon coming. It's not hitting where we are, but hitting somewhere else. But I'm really hoping that it's not gonna hit the Philippines. Dawn, hello, you're late. I believe all parents wish a better life for their children than they had. Yes, I believe so. Nobody, no parent would want to see their children suffer. And I don't want my children to just keep on working and not saving anything, just like what I'm doing, been doing. Because unless you are in the Philippines and you work for a Western company, then that's fine because they pay better. But if you work here for a Filipino company, no, I still cannot even fathom until now how these big companies are paying 300 pesos or 200 pesos to their workers. Imagine that 200 pesos. What can you get uh, in your 200 pesos? And if you don't have a motorcycle or if you don't have your own transportation, 50 pesos or maybe 60 pesos is already taken for the transportation. So you'll have what, 240, no, 140 pesos left. What can you buy with the 140 pesos? 1 kilo price is already 50, 60 pesos. So you have what, 90 pesos left? And a kilo of fish is what, 200, 300, maybe 400 pesos. So life is so hard here, guys. I know life is hard all over all over the world, but life is harder in the Philippines because no, I don't get it when people say just work hard. Guys, we work hard every day. We work hard every day, but we're paid less. And it is true. I saw one of the comments, this was a long time ago in one of my live streams, that somebody said it that if you're born in the Philippines, the chances of you getting rich is very slim. But if you're born in the United States and you're still born when you're adult, that's your fault. Because in the United States, you have a lot of opportunity to to take for you to elevate your economic situation. In the Philippines, um, it's almost impossible. We work hard just to get by. We work hard just to barely uh, to make ends meet, if that makes sense. Our only option, and a lot of people are doing this now, especially the new generation, is working for somebody virtually, some Western companies, US or European companies or Australian companies because they pay way better. When I was working at a call center, it was managed by, of course, a Filipino, uh, I don't know, uh, I wouldn't say anything anymore about that. But for 10 years of working there, my basic pay, guys, my basic pay was from the start to finish. Well, from the start, I was paid 7,000. No, I was paid 8,000 pesos a month. That was the basic pay. And then a year after, um, I was increased. 2,000 pesos more. But that was the only increase I had for the entire 9 years or 10 years of working in that call center. So for that decade I was working with them, I was paid 10,000 pesos a month as a basic pay. So I had to work 10 hours. I also had to work during my rest days because on rest days, if it's your rest day, they pay like double. And I worked 5 days a week and I had 2 days rest, right? But I had to also spend 2 days to work because they pay us double pay and they give us more benefits. So that's why at the time I was probably earning 20K in that call center. But imagine you have to work every day, 10 hours a day, sometimes 12 hours, 15 hours, just to get that 20,000 pesos a month. When I moved to a different call center, this is also a Western company, um, but I think it's managed well by a Filipino counterpart. So I was paid like way more. So before I was paid like 300 something per shift a day. And in my second call center, I was paid like 750 pesos a day. That was basic pay. If I did uh, overtimes and work on my rest days, it was also double pay and more benefits as well. So at the time, I was earning 30,000, at least 30,000 pesos a month. But yeah, as what I was saying, the only chance to save a little bit and to just elevate your economic situation a little bit is to work with a Western company. Getting cold here in the United States. Ooh, what's the temperature right now? Wages will not rise until the economy outgrows the labor market. Yes, that's true. Yes, factory workers in Batangas making 300 pesos daily, paying 3,000 for a boarding house. Mean while the Chinese owners are rich, yes. And many, like most of these businesses here in the Philippines are Chinese owned. Hello, Shay. How's life? Hello, Corey. Doing life is great here in the Philippines, Corey. Better late than never. A wise mind once said, and didn't change his screening. Still the same. Okay. How are you, Corey? I heard that you're going to come over here, right? I think Mary said that. When are you coming over? Gil, I'm still paying $40,000 to 56,000. Oh, 56,000 pesos a month for online stay at home CSRs. Let me know if you have any good candidates. Gil, tell me more about it. Can you message me more about the job? What's the job description? What are the hours? Um, is it? Do you tell us the time, or can we work on our preferred time? Oh, it's getting cold here too. Guys, I have been here talking for almost an hour and a half. I don't want to take more of your time. Um, I already took like 1 hour and 25 minutes of your time. Negative. Oh my god, that is chilly. No, not chilly. That is deadly. Uh, that's deadly cold. -2 C here tonight. You're in Canada. Alrighty. Paul is also in Canada. Paul, is it cold there where you at? Yeah, I would always trade pork with fish. I love fish. I could eat fish every day. But later on, I'm going to have a squid. Squid. I love squid too. Sometimes. I'm going to have squid later. I'm going to have fried rice later. Yum. Coming over by mid. Okay. To the final due diligence, work in a planned future retirement. Alrighty, Corey. Where are you heading? It's only fall. What? Oh my god. Ontario is definitely not for us. Not for me. Like right now, it's probably what, 21, 22 here with the air conditioning, and I'm cold. It was 12 C here today. Do you guys remember my story about my experience with 12 C weather in Taiwan? Maybe most of you weren't here yet when I told me a story about the time when I traveled to Taiwan. So I knew it was winter in Taiwan. But coming from the Philippines, who never have winter season, I know it was winter there, but I didn't really have an in-depth understanding on how cold it can be or how cold 12C is. So when I packed my usual clothes, right? Like the sleeveless, the shorts, the I had no jacket. I had no jacket at all. I only had one um, sleeved top, and I mostly packed like shorts, like jeans shorts, when I went to Taiwan. So I knew airports could be cold, so that's why at the time I was wearing my only sleeved top and shorts and uh, sneakers. That was enough to warm me up in the airport, right? Oh my God. When I stepped out of the airport, oh, it was chilly. Man, it was chilly. Like, it was breezy as well. So 12C felt like what? Um, 5C. And people there were looking at me like I was somebody crazy because I was the only one wearing shorts. And everybody was wearing their winter jacket. And people were looking at me like, she some kind of crazy from which planet is she from? But yeah, so the entire trip, I had to mostly wear my shorts and my sneakers. My sneakers and socks really helped me a lot. But I joined on tours like mountain tours and all that, but it was not really more of walking, but it was more of riding the bus, the tour bus, right? So you don't really get sweaty from this tour, but Um, I was hoping that there would be a lot of walking to warm me up, but no, there was not a lot of walking at all. So when I was doing this tour in the mountains, checking on the temples and all that, like everybody was really looking at me, and like I was the only one with, you know, showing bare skin. Everybody was really covered. And yeah, I bought some gloves. That was enough to, you know, that was enough for me not to shiver. But oh my God, it was really cold. 12C was really cold. Right now it's 2C. Oh my God, still deadly. You must be Northern Ontario for -2. Here in Mississauga, it's 3 degrees, 7 degrees to 9. Oh my God, you're. Mm. Thank you so much, Mike. -30 is Game of Thrones. Oh my. How do you feel about the jealousy of Filipino family members when a Filipino has a foreigner boyfriend? I am paying for my girlfriend's education at a private school university and a nice place to live. Um okay. Uh I had a script about the jealousy thing somewhere on my laptop. I was going to actually make a video, but a talking video, but for Patreon and on membership about it. But it's been sitting on my it's been sitting on my laptop. I haven't did a video yet. When we talk about jealousy, it's such a negative word. There's actually more to it than just jealousy. It's like it's a cultural thing, and it goes back to how Filipinos were raised by their parents. But anyway, I'm not going to delve into that. I'm going straight to answering your question. How do I feel about the jealousy of Filipino members when a Filipina has a foreigner boyfriend? I do not think that there can be jealousy between the siblings or within the family. I don't think it's jealousy, but but who knows? There could be partly jealousy. Um, it's not present in my family, thank God. But I cannot talk much about the jealousy part in within the family. But I think it's more of like if you're well taken care of, I should be well taken care of. I do not account that um, as jealousy. There has to be something. I mean, there has to be another word to describe that, because it's like okay, if you're suffering, I'm suffering with you too. But if your life is getting better, um, we our all of our lives should get better too. It's kind of like that. Maybe it is jealousy, but I don't really look at it as jealousy. Maybe I'm not making sense right now. I just cannot find the right word to describe to it. But especially parents, some of the parents of a Filipina who are dating a foreigner or who have married a foreigner are expecting to be taken care of, and maybe their siblings too. So maybe it's not jealousy, maybe it's just more of an expectation um, of being taken care of as well. I'm not really so sure if I'm making sense right now, but I'm not going to regard that as jealousy. I am paying for my girlfriend's education at a private school and a nice place to live. I commend you. I mean, hats off to you, sir, for sending your Filipina to get a really good education at a private school. Um, I really have high regard, high respect to people um, doing things to elevate their partners' lives, especially their Filipina wives, their Filipina girlfriend's life by giving them a good education. Because you can give us money all you want, right? You can give me 5 million, you can give me 10 million, you can give me um, whatever money you can give me. If I don't know how to, if I don't have the education, if I don't know how to actually spend it, I'll probably just waste it for something that's not important, or something that's it's gonna be gone. Money is gonna be gone. Education is not going to. It's gonna stay with you. And I this is what I always say in most of my live streams. Like if you want to elevate your girlfriend's life, or I mean, yeah, your girlfriend's life. If you want your girlfriend or your wife to grow, or for them to have a self development, just send them to school. Send them, educate them, and this here is a great example of elevating your your Filipinas life, because again, I'm an advocate of education. I'm not such an advocate of, okay, I'm gonna wife you up. You're just gonna stay with me 24/7, so I can see you, and I can be with you 24/7, and do nothing. Um, Maybe some people prefer to have that kind of dynamic in the relationship, but I think that life is so dull, life is stagnant, life is boring when you're not learning. You don't need to go to school to be educated. You can just, learn, even learn something from home because internet is free, right? Um, or even just enroll yourself into something that you can get something from, that you can gain knowledge from. You know what I mean? And thank you also for elevating your girlfriend's life, for giving her a nice place to live. Hats off to you. But when it comes to jealousy, I cannot really comment on that because I do not really see that as uh, jealousy between family members. I see that more of the expectation of the siblings that their your partner is going to take care of them as well because she is taken care of. Home based in Mindanao and intend. Oh, okay, I see. And intend to. Oh yeah, you told me that before already. You wanna stay in Mindanao and stay away from the expats, right? And intend to move, Rove, all parts of Philippines. Ah, okay, okay. Surely will visit Dumaguete and hope to meet you. Yeah, we already talked about coffee, right? Yeah, I just remembered. Purchasing with your BFS, Mary and Jenny, inshallah. Yes, Corey, we are looking forward to that. What you're doing is highly commendable and kind. Kudos to you. Yes, yes. She has never once in 2 years. She has never once in 2 years of LDR asked for money. That is great. We decided together that it was the right move for her future. Yes. Okay. I said this already before, right? You say, let's say, you're already retired and you come to the Philippines and you just want to be with somebody that's going to be with you for the rest of your life. And of course, as a person who loves the other person, you would want them to have a comfortable life when you're gone. Um, that always is the mindset, right? Or that always is your plan, that when you're gone, you want your wife, you want your girlfriend to have a good future, better than what she had, better than before. Okay. So let's say you have plenty of money and when you die you leave all your money to her. What if she doesn't know how to actually, like, okay, most of the time this is going to be her first time dealing with millions or dealing with a lot of money, right? What if she actually doesn't know how to approach lots of money? Like, what if she doesn't know how to spend the money, what to do with the money? She doesn't have the education to invest the money. She doesn't have the education to actually invest on some business, to roll the money. Because when you're gone, the money you left her is just gonna be gone as well. What, a year, 2 years, who knows when, right? So, and if she is business minded, she's going to venture into a business, right? But she doesn't have the education and she doesn't know the ins and outs of the business. The what do you call that? What's the word? The logistics. But if she doesn't know what to do or how to approach, or what if she doesn't know the logistics? What if the only thing she knows is to to put up a sari-sari store, to buy the groceries, to sell in the sari-sari store. What if she actually doesn't know how to roll the money? You know what I mean? So the money that you left her is already gone, and then what to do now, right? So it is really better for me. It is really better for you guys to invest on her getting the proper education. And if she wants to take on business, send her over there so that she can do something with your money, roll it, and actually become richer or become rich with the money you left her. That's just, for me, that's the practical thinking side of me. Because again, you could have plenty of money that you can leave her, but that's just gonna be gone. That's just money. She's going to spend it. Gotta go, Miss Shay. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your brunch. Alrighty, Gil. Thank you so much for being here, and let me know about the job. Uh, Let me know more about it, brother. We are on FaceTime right now, and she's watching your live stream with me. She agrees with your view. Oh, thank you so much. What's her name? What year is she, and what course is she taking right now? I was gonna go, but I'm gonna wait for the answer. Let's have coffee, guys. My coffee is already very cold. Mm. Hello, Jude. You are so late, but hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Her name is Elise. Hello, Elise. Give her a shout out. Hello, Elise. From which part of the country are you from? I hope you're safe from the typhoon. And what year are you right now? And what course are you taking? You know what, guys? If I'm given the opportunity to go to school again, I would gladly go to school. Or If I'm given the opportunity to learn something online, I would, because um, I think, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I really think that life is so boring without you learning something. Like, okay, you learn some things now. Okay, it should it shouldn't just end there. Like, for me, I have the endless um, chase of learning something new. Anyway, oh, she's taking nursing. Oh, wow. Congratulations. You have what, 3 more years? Maybe 4 more years? She's in Pangasinan. Pangasinan is where? Is it north? I don't know about the geography in our country. I think that speaks to most of the Filipinos. We don't really have geography classes, subjects in our educational system. So yeah, we are so bad at direction, yeah, geography in general. But yes, first year in nursing. Wow, that's really great. My daughter, Elise, is she wanted to do nursing. Nursing is actually her first choice, but there were some, circumstances, and she wasn't able to enroll to that. So now she's taking medical medtech. And medtech in the Philippines, I don't think it pays much, as well as nursing actually. I think they're paying what, 10, 15,000 for nursing at this moment. Here where I'm at, I'm in Dumaguete. I'm not sure in Pangasinan how much they pay there, or in Manila, but um, yeah, she's taking medtech right now. She's already on her third year, and I'm pretty so excited when she finish her education. Northern Luzon, the super typhoon is coming that way. I hope you're going to, uh, take care of yourself and your family over there. If you're living close to the flowy water, river, or ocean, please go somewhere else elevated, just to make sure. But yes, congratulations for pursuing your education. I really hope that you're uh, going to finish your education, pursue on finishing your education, and not end there. Um, I think life is just really all about learning something new. And once we finish a degree, um, I think we should still learn something else, not necessarily about taking another course or something, but learn something new. Hey Jude, and hello Eliza or Eliza, I think. With the right guidance, surely you will be successful in the future. Yes, I believe so. Filipinos are known to be resilient in chasing their dreams. Yes, that is correct. With 7,640 islands, even Einstein would have trouble with geography. I would agree to that. We are hoping that her degree will bring her to Canada someday. Oh, that's positive. That's positive. Make 110,000 a year. Yes. I'm pretty sure she will be able to do so. Filipino nurses are on demand, in demand, on demand, everywhere in the world. And I think Canadians, I think Canada, I think I saw an article that Canada are looking for more Filipino nurses now. I have a cousin who is in Canada right now, and she is a teacher. She's teaching over there. and she was able to take her entire family over there now. I'm not sure if she is in Ontario. I think so. I think Ontario is where lots of Filipinos are, right? Yeah. But I don't know what's the deal. Oh, yeah, that was in the US. No, that was in Canada too, that you guys are sending over um, some Filipinos back. I did not follow that much, but I've seen videos on YouTube about people that are Filipinos that are in Canada right now that are fearing to be uh, you know sent back to the Philippines. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this live stream in 10 minutes. So that would be you are going to be with me for a complete 2 hours. How is your first year of nursing, Eliza? For medtech, my daughter was telling me that medtech is actually way more difficult than nursing. Yes, many in Ontario and British Columbia. Okay, all over Canada. Paul, I thought you had to go somewhere. Do you hear the background music? I have a Christmas music at the background playing. It's Christmas time. Okay, I don't have um sort of just barely. Hello, Forgotten Times. How long have you been here? The first month. Okay. Paul, I thought you said you're going somewhere. Was that you or was it somebody else? That must be Corey. Oh my God. I'm 42 now. Please forgive me. I'm so forgetful. Forget. Okay. The first month was very difficult, but now she's adjusting. All right. I guess she'll get used to it. But yeah, the first 2 years of medtech, my daughter was like, "Oh, this is easy." But now on her third year, she's saying it's too difficult, more difficult than nursing. Ah, okay. So you have just been very quiet, huh? I wish you good luck with your studies, Eliza, and hoping that you guys are going to be together soon as well, and enjoy life in each other's arms, and you'll be able to actually be living with your partner in Canada, in Ontario, um, soon when the time is right. Now, okay, Paul. Alrighty, so now I think I am going to have to say bye to you, bye to all of you guys. Yes. Thank you so much for being with me here for almost 2 hours. And it's been a pleasure with you and all in the chat. Live stream for more when possible. I'm going to try to do another live stream next week, if possible. And thank you so much, guys, for being here. Although I started really early, that you guys are still here. And thank you also for supporting every videos that I put out. And yeah, for checking on my channel, supporting my channel. Thank you. You won't probably see as many videos as much as you want, but please know that I'm here. I'm sure she will be fine. She is smart, strong, and a very hard worker. That is great. You have a good night, Jude. Everyone, you all have a good night. Okay. Hey, 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 just randomly popped up. What's up, everybody? Hello, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to get off internet now. Hopefully, you can catch up with us on our next live stream. Ooh, there are many of you guys from Ontario here. Um, uh, okay. um, My Way is Fun is from Ontario. I'm going to. I don't have a date yet. Probably Wednesday next week. I'm gonna do another live stream. Could be Tuesday. Please, I'm going to set it up anyway, way before. So please check from time to time. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. To my patrons, to my YouTube members, thank you for always supporting the channel and all the videos that I put out. To all of you who are subscribed to this channel, thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you for always watching the videos and everything. It is 9:30 in the morning right now. So I am 13 hours ahead of you. Is it 13 hours? Yeah, 9:30 in the morning. And normally I do my live streams at 7 in the morning, 7 or 8 in the morning. Alrighty, bye-bye guys. See you next time. How do I do this? How do I do this? And stream. Bye-bye.